guys, so this is an interesting vlog I never thought I'd be making, but swear to God, this title is not clickbait. This is a thing that happened today. Two different news crews wanted to talk to me today. Yeah, me specifically. I was like, let's backpedal a little bit. So, did not get a review recorded today because it was my niece's birthday. I thought I'd have more time to get around to that, but did not happen. So, she was here all day. It was great. She had a great birthday. She got packed up, went home, and I figured, okay, time for me to carry on with my stuff for today. And right as I'm sitting down to do so, the phone rings. And I admittedly didn't get it, so it went to voicemail. And it's ABC News. And a lady named Katie, I can't pronounce her last name because I'm stupid, but is very much an actual news reporter from ABC, asking to speak to Jennifer Abraham and to call her back at this number. And I'm listening to this message like, there is no way I just heard that right. So I go to the phone, and I replay the message. And I replay it again. And again about 5 times before I was like, I need somebody else to hear this and know that this was a thing that happened, okay? Because, what? Because I'm sitting there like, why the fuck would the news want to talk to me? There is nothing noteworthy about me. So my head's running through all sorts of, like, different possibilities of what could possibly be the reason why they'd want to talk to me, like, oh my god, are they, like, doing an expose on lip balm hoarders? Like, are they, like, seeking out the biggest celebrity fanatics and they know of me? Which, actually, that one wouldn't be too unlikely because I am actually known in this area for that. Could it be they found a certain spare Twitter of mine where I was shitposting political crap back in January? Like, what the fuck even? And I'm sitting there, like, getting more and more anxious over this as I'm thinking about it. And then I'm like, what if it's just a scam? What if somebody's just epically trolling me? And then I get more nervous because I'm like, what the hell? I Google it. And it appears to be a legit number. And I Google, like, ABC7 scam, like, I forget what exactly I searched, but nothing came up for it, so I was like, okay, this doesn't sound like any kind of known scam. So I make a Facebook post about this and was just like, what the fuck? And basically, the more people were, like, poking me with a stick going, oh my god, call him back, I'm getting more and more anxious, because, okay, I have phone anxiety to begin with, on top of my normal social anxiety, but the more people try to push me to do a thing, the more that, like, mentally I dig my heels and, like, oh hell no, I cannot do the thing. So thankfully, my sister chimes in on this thread, and she's like, dude, message me, give me the number, I'll call on your behalf. So she did. As it turns out, it was not a mistake. They are, in fact, looking for Jennifer Abraham, of where I live, who happens to be my age. But apparently there is another one that matches that description, who has a mother who's been missing for years. And a cold case has just been reopened, and they wanted a comment from her or something about this case. So, slightly less exciting than anything I was coming up with, because it's not even me specifically they wanted. Just very ironic with the name. So I figure, well, that's that, and I update everyone on Facebook with this. And I figure that's the end of it, right? I sit down to eat dinner. A freaking news van drives up outside the house. I shit you not. And, like, I had to do a double take. I was like, that cannot be a news van. No, there is no way. That maybe it's, like, the health inspector or something, because they had to, like, chuck something on our old house. But, I was thinking maybe it's that. And they drive right up in front of the house, and there is very clearly on the side of the truck, NBC. I'm like, oh my god, like, how big is this case? Even though at least this time I had the heads up to know what's going on, and thank God my sister called back, because if they had showed up at the door first, I would have been petrified. But at least since I knew going into it this time, I was okay. So I went out there, and I talked to them, and they didn't even seem 100%, like, convinced that I was not the one that they're looking for, even though, no, not me, but at least I knew, and I let them know that I had just been contacted by ABC News over the same exact thing. And that while I can't say as I know the girl they are looking for, I'm not the one, and I asked what the mother's name is. That thankfully did not align with my mom's name, so I was able to just set the record straight right then and there that, yeah, no, this is not my mom. I hope they get some closure in their case, but not me, not my mom. It's not anything to do with me. So, but they were very nice, very polite, but it was just like, what the hell just happened? So, I go back inside. I just, like, think about this for a minute, and I'm shaking my head like, did that really just happen? Did a newsman really just come to my house looking for me, even though they were looking for me but not looking for me, technically, because I'm not the actual person they want. They just didn't know that I'm not the one, so. But not gonna lie, it was kind of a cool feeling. It was like, what the shit? So, I mean, I have yet to hear anything specific about this actual case. I have not seen any news reports. Maybe they're still looking for the actual person who shares a name with me in this area. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be hunting for that story now, because now I'm intrigued. I was like, what? This is crazy! Just like, what the hell? But, at least the NBC ones were able to tell me that they have the means of, like, looking up people and their demographic and the area they live in and their phone number and blah, 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 which is how they found me. It was like, you know, I can almost guarantee I know exactly what service they use. There's one of two. And then I told my sister that, and she started playing with it, and she's like, this brings up very interesting results. Like, apparently on this site, you're listed twice as two different ages, with all the correct relatives, but you're there as two different ages. I'm like, shit, did I actually get a time-traveling DeLorean, and I'm apparently 25 in an alternate dimension, but also 32? Interesting. I was like, what? But the names line up. When she searched her own name, it brought up some interesting relative results. Like, who the fuck is Jason Abraham? Like, what? Like, I do not know a Jason. We are not related to a Jason. Okay. And then I start kidding, hey, maybe that's that illegitimate kid that my dad is convinced he has. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, oh my god, what if it is? That would be all bad. I should probably not mention that to him. He would not be comforted to know this if it is. And then she, like, searched my brother's name. She's like, yeah, this looks like the DirecTV people helped them with the spellings, because that was, like, the running joke with my dad back when we had DirecTV. Like, they could not spell his name right to save their lives. Like, we do not know why. It's not even a hard name. So I was like, oh, what the frig? And apparently this is, like, the sort of shit that was coming up when she searched my brother's name. So she just kept searching, like, every name of everyone she's ever known, basically. And just, like, looking at all this shit. I'm like, dude, like, it was funny at first. You're getting a little creepy now. But, I'm like, what the frick? Oh my gosh. But I'm just like, I guess that kind of makes sense. Because I was like, how did they even know of me or where to find me? Or, like, what? I don't know. But, whatever. It's all good. I was just, like, very confused, because I was like, why would the news want to talk to me? I didn't do anything. Like, maybe they're doing something on small businesses in the Bay Area, even though mine is definitely not big enough to be noteworthy on the freaking news. So I was just like, racking my brain, trying to think of literally anything it could have been. And then to hear what it was, I was like, oh. At this point, that's kind of anticlimactic that it wasn't even actually me. Just someone with the same name. Yep, I guess that happens when you have, like, the most common first name, female name anyway, of the era you were born in. Like, Jennifer was, like, the most popular girl's name of, like, the entire 80s. So, not too surprising that there's people with my exact same name, like, middle name too, that even live in this area, that are about the same age. So I was like, huh, interesting. So, yeah, I thought I'd share that with you guys, because I'm just like, what the shit? Like, I'm still shaking my head over this, like, the hell just happened? I mean, it's cool, but at the same time, it's just like, what? So, I wish I had had the foresight to take a picture of the news van in front of our house, because for all I know, that's probably gonna be the only time I ever see one of those out there, but it was still cool. So anyway, didn't get one. I mean, it wasn't like a big logo on the side, but it was big enough to read what it was, so I was just like, that's so crazy. Like, what? I live in this rinky-dink little tiny-ass neighborhood, seeing something like that from the city out here, it's just like, fangirling, I've seen you on TV, to the guy in the truck, like, yeah, I'm a big dork, I know, so, anyway, like I said, I just felt like sharing that with you guys, since I shared it with people on Facebook, and felt like, you know, this could be an interesting vlog, because, I mean, you don't really live that twice now, do ya? So, anyway, that's all I have to say on this, and it's late. I'm gonna finish my tea, go to bed for the evening, and then I guess in the morning I'll do the review that I meant to do today. I promised Karina that I would do a unicorn-related lip balm review, but it did not end up happening today like I wanted it to, and I feel bad, but I think she still had a pretty darn good birthday with all the Shopkins stuff and all the unicorn stuff. She's pretty happy. So, anyway, that is it for this one. So, as usual, if you enjoyed this video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Have any of you ever experienced anything like this? It's a pretty weird situation, so I'd be very surprised if any of you have. But if you have, let me know in the comments, because I'd be intrigued to know what were the circumstances of yours if it was a thing. Let me know, as well as anything else if you'd like to leave me. And until next time, bye!